Ow! Oh my god, that hurt. This is Chris time, and today we're going to be installing a motor mount on your 10th gen Honda Civic. Let's go. As you all might know, the 10th gen Honda Civic has a major problem being front wheel drive. It has lots of wheel hop. Now, in a high performance vehicle like the Type R or even the SI, we need an aftermarket motor mount to eliminate most of the wheel hop. If we're racing somebody or if we're just at a red light and we want to floor it, we all experience wheel hop coming from a front wheel drive car. And then the motor mount that we bought today is from Torque Solution. I actually got it from, I think, MA Performance's website for like less than $150. So it's really inexpensive, and it's probably like one of the must-haves that you should do to your cars. So yeah, let's go on ahead with the unboxing. This right here is the box, and this fits basically all the Honda Civics from 2016 and newer. Then we also have a sticker. So this is the rear engine mount from Torque Solution. It's nice and beefy, nice and solid. Now there is a break-in period, I believe 500 miles for this. A lot of people say that after installing this, there's been a significant amount of vibration when the car is idle. So I'm gonna test that out. That's why I created a water test so that we can compare the stock versus the Torque Solution. So this is the stock engine mount. So as you can see, the water is kind of bubbling up. When I rev the vehicle, kind of goes away, but then when the vehicle is now idle, you can see the water moving. So the first thing that we're going to do is we're obviously going to be jacking up the car. For those of you who have a CVT model, make sure that your shifter is in park and the e-brake is on. For those of you who are manual drivers, first gear and e-brake. So we're gonna mount up the front end of the vehicle. I've already jacked up the car, and yes, that's backwards, only because the car cannot, it's gonna scrape on these Rhino ramps. So what I did was I just jacked up the car, put these underneath with the brick supporting it, as well as the jack stand supporting that jack point right there up front, and that's on both sides of the car. This is enough space for me since I'm a pretty small guy. I'm kind of fat, but I can still fit here, hopefully. So first thing that we're gonna do is we're gonna be taking off this whole plate right here. So that means we're gonna get this off. These are all just like plastic screws, so we're just gonna take these off. I do have underglows installed. That's not a good place to put these wires now that I think about it. Well, I thought I would have access just by taking off the skid plate, but I guess not. I guess we have to take this whole plate off, because if you look over here, right through here, we'll have to take that bolt off, but this is covering it. I tried fitting my ratchet underneath this plate right here, but it's not fitting, so I'm probably just gonna have to take this whole thing off. It sucks because it's literally just right there, and like this little plastic cover is just covering that bolt, which we need to get to in order for us to change our motor mount, because it's just this little thing right here. Whatever plastic I see, I'll just take my panel popper and just pop these little screws out. Alright, so the side of the wheel well, take this off. Make sure your mouth is closed when you do this. Alright, so that's one down. Alright, so this whole side is pretty much done. See how, like, you can do that? Okay. Okay, so that right there is plenty of room. I got a 17 millimeter on my ratchet. So just take this and try to loosen this up a bit. Yeah, that's on pretty tight. Alright, so once you got that going, should be pretty easy. Just loosen that up all the way. That's a pretty long bolt. Oh man, come on now. There you go. Shit. Look how long that is, guys. Whew. Now, next, remove this one. We actually don't need to remove the downpipe. So I went ahead, grabbed a 3/4 or 3/4, and I am just gonna loosen it like this. And it's gonna be really hard, so just be patient. Make sure you have some good leverage on this because this is pretty tough. Uh-oh. Oh no, looks like the downpipe's gonna be in the way. Oh no. Oh great. Oh wait, yep, there you go. Let me just wiggle this around, see if I can get this off. Ow! Oh my god, that hurt. Oh, god damn it. Oh, that hurt. You. Man. We finally removed the stock motor mount. So this is what it looks like. If we look at these side by side, the one from Torque Solution is actually smaller. I like how it says Torque Solution. And then on this one, it's pretty thin when it comes to this right here. And it's like ovally. This one's more rounder. So I don't know if that's gonna make a difference in performance, but we'll see. They're pretty much the same weight. There's really not much of a difference. This one, the stock one, feels just a tad bit heavier. This one is a little bit lighter, but they're almost identical in terms of weight. All right, so installing the Torque Solution engine mount is pretty much everything, but in reverse order. So let's go underneath the car again, and it pretty much goes in like this. You gotta make sure that the words, the Torque Solution, is right side up. So you're basically just gonna insert it like this and just push in. It might be a little bit tough because I had a hard time getting the stock one off, but we're just gonna slide this in. Just make it fit. Oh, you can actually take that off? The whole time we can take this off. Well, that's good to know. That'll make it a lot easier. I can feel it, but it needs to be adjusted a little bit. So when you're installing this, guys, make sure that the holes are aligned. With the help of a breaker bar, you can simply just move this around until it aligns properly. Okay, we have to put this back on. Push from this side, I guess, in order for me to... Okay, there you go. There you go. That's much better. Put this in. Alright, so you can now bolt that back in. I actually did it without removing the downpipe. Oh man. Yeah, it's actually going in. Yes, I did it. I did it. Just keep that a little bit loose. We can make some micro adjustments like that. This one, I discovered something. After all that, you can easily just turn your car on and then you can slip this right in. It fits like a glove. You don't need to adjust anything. And like right now I'm tightening it, as you can see. We'll tighten it all the way. Once you verify that it's tight, you can either change your oil since you're already down here, or you can just put your skid plate back on. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put my skid plate back on. I did just recently change my oil, so yeah, there you go. We're pretty much done. All right, guys, so everything is now pretty much installed. So I'm just gonna take the car off of the ramps and we're gonna go on a test drive. Alright guys, so here we are with the new engine mount installed. I'm going to start up the car to see if there's any difference. So first impressions, immediately I felt the car vibrating more. I'm not sure if there was a difference in the water test, but as soon as I sat down on my chair, started the car, I immediately felt the vibrations. And that's why people said that it seemed a little bit louder. The car seemed a little bit louder because the whole car is now vibrating. It's not obnoxious or anything like that, but you can immediately feel the vibrations. And in terms of acceleration or like the wheel hop, I did some pulls on the Type R. Now there is a break-in period of 500 miles for this engine mount. 0 to 60, I felt a somewhat an increase in performance. The car was more stable, and yes, this actually eliminated most of the wheel hop, so I'm really happy that I got this installed, because there's a big difference from the stock engine mount to this one. You can feel the vibrations, especially around the 1000 RPM mark, so around right here, this range right here, 1K to 1.5. That's when you can really feel the vibrations. But after that, you don't really feel it. Fortunately, I don't have any videos of me going 0 to 60 or, you know, at a red light. I highly recommend you guys getting a motor mount for your Civics, because the stock motor mount for our cars is trash. Lots of wheel hop. And yeah. Anyways, guys, if you like this video, be sure to hit that like button and comment down below what you guys think of this video, or if you have any future suggestions on what kind of videos that I should be making in the future. Thank you all for watching. This is Chris Time, and peace out.